Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special evening honoring and recognizing the senior team members and their families of the ladies basketball team for their dedication and support of high school athletics. First on the court, number 44, Caitlin Burley, with her parents, Sean and Heather, who plan to study biology at Michigan State University. The high school was given the Principal's Award all 4 years. Caitlin spent favorite family and the team is going to stay here sophomore year, and all of the team dinners. Her message to underclassmen, don't take anything or anyone for granted, and enjoy every moment with your team, whether you're on or off the court. Number 44, Caitlin Burley. Next to the court is number 12, Maddie Clark. And number 3, Matt Clark. Maddie will be attending Liberty University in the fall with the plan to study nursing. And his biggest accomplishment has been receiving the Principal's Award each year and maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Her favorite basketball memory is getting stuck in the elevator with her teammates at their tournament in Berlin. Team sleepovers are going to the state championship game. She would like to thank her coaches for their continued efforts to make her the best player and the person that she can be. Her advice to underclassmen: enjoy every moment you have with your team. Doesn't go so quick. And you roll and work hard every day because it's all that part in our success. Matt Clark will also be attending Liberty University and majoring in accounting. Her biggest academic accomplishment is receiving the Principal's Award all 4 years and maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Now is the team's 4 varsity winners, 2 for cross-country and 2 for basketball. And her favorite basketball memory are team dinners, traveling to Berlin, and the state championship. We'd like to thank the coaches for making her the best player that she can be. And our message to the classroom: enjoy every moment and always support your teammates, no matter what. Number 3, number 12, Maddie Clark. Next on the court, number 14, Presley Daniels. And her granddaughter, Richard and Caleb Curley, has a major in education at the University of Cincinnati. Presley's biggest accomplishment in sports and academics are 3-year varsity letter awards for basketball or academic principal awards that she has achieved every year, and being part of the state runner-up team in 2022. Presley's favorite basketball memory: traveling to Berlin, playing games in the hotel lobby, and spending time with her teammates at team dinners. Her message to underclassmen: enjoy every moment you have with your team and never take anything for granted because it goes by so fast. Always remember to have confidence in yourself no matter what you're doing. Number 14, Preston. Next on the board is number 13, no. In college, as a study civil engineering in college, David has received the Principal Award each year, and last year earned AP Scholar Award. Her greatest athletic achievement in her 2-year varsity letters for both lacrosse and basketball. David's favorite basketball memories includes traveling with the team to the state championship, getting stuck in an elevator in Amish country, doing hair pre-game, and spending time with the teammates at team dinners. Her advice to underclassmen: taking advantage of the opportunities you get to grow as a player and a person. Just keep doing what you do and supporting your teammates. Number 13, Ava. Next on the board, number 25, Becca Sanders. And her sister Austin. She plans to study business and is undecided in college with a special interest in marketing and design. Her biggest high school accomplishments, including receiving the Principal's Award all 4 years of high school, her 3-year varsity basketball letter, and her position as varsity captain. Becca's favorite memory of the team was taking regional title game against Mount Notre Dame and playing in the state championship. She also loves when the team participates in the classic in the country each season. If If you were to leave a message for our underclassmen, it would say Mason Girls Basketball is a special program. Value every moment because the opportunity to be surrounded by your teammates and coaches who love you this much is once in a lifetime. Number 25, the Sanders. Now the floor is team manager Cole Wilson. He joins his own business with a pre-med track leading the University of Cincinnati or the Ohio State University. Cole transferred to Mason her junior year. During the short time here, she has been able to start the Acts of Random Kindness Club and work with Sims and Hope Club to develop more resources for new students. She does all this while maintaining a 4.0 GPA. She's been team manager for Mason for 2 years and also is an athletic training intern with Mason Deacon Orthopedic team. Cole can't pick just one favorite memory for basketball, but she loves serving the team and telling them all about the medical terms she knows and making sure the announcer has the right playlist. She hopes that the Mason basketball program and the school as a whole will remember that generous will prosper and those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Team manager, Cole Wilson. Next on the floor is number 5, Ryan Yost. This part of the team. At this time, she is undecided on where she will be attending college, but she will be studying early childhood education. Riley is also a member of the varsity track and field team, competing in high jump. One of her favorite basketball memories is getting stuck in the elevator seems to be a trend, a classic in the country her junior year. The advice she has for younger players is embrace every opportunity that is placed in front of you. Also, never walk away from a practice or game knowing you could have given much more effort. Number 5, Riley Yost. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mason City School District, the Mason Athletic Department, and the Mason community, we would like to thank the senior athletes and their families for their time, commitment, and dedication, not only to the Mason Common Sports Program, but for the contributions they make to student athletes on and off the field. We wish you continued success. Let's give one final round of applause for these athletes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we also Brogan.
Welcome everyone to senior night for girls basketball at the Mason Arena. I am Braden Johansson here with commentary today with Adam Little, bringing you some Comets versus Highlanders action today. A little bit into the first quarter. Adam, what are we looking for today?
Yeah, it should be a great matchup honoring these Comet seniors. I believe we had 6 or 7 on the night, plus team manager Koa Wilson. And Riley Yost, the senior center, gets that first bucket of the game. This senior class, they've been through a lot. Their sophomore year had that amazing ride on that road down to state runner-ups, and really just had a lot of amazing memories in their senior year. Bittersweet for me as well. I've been calling these girls basketball games for 3 years now, so it's honoring their seniors, and couldn't think of a better night to do it. These last time these two teams played, it was a convincing Comets victory down at Oak Hills.
Yeah, today we've got the 11-8 Oak Hills Highlanders versus the 16-2 Mason Comets. And Adam, today Mason is looking for their 14th straight year sweeping the season series.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Oak Hills 6th in the GMC this year. Comets fighting for that top spot. They've got a big game later this week against Princeton, so a win today would be huge in setting that success up. As the Highlanders passing it around the perimeter, the Comets sticking with a man defense. The starting 5 for Mason, a little bit different tonight here on senior night. Presley Daniels, Becca Sanders, both Clark twins, Mallory and Maddie, and Riley Yost at center as the Highlanders tack on their first basket of the game with sophomore Ava Kamara.
Tied at 2 through about 2 minutes of play here in the first quarter.
Clark finds Daniels. Pretty cool to see the Clark twins playing on the floor together at the same time. Gotta think that's gonna be a special moment for those girls as their high school career wraps up. She passes it to her sister. Daniels has it now inside to Sanders. Out to Daniels. Comets trying to set something up offensively, and it'll be a turnover by the Comets. Highlanders in transition now up the court. Kamara finds Reap. And a deep 3 there by the Highlanders, a little bit long. That one no good by Riley Philpott, the junior, as it will be Clark who has it beyond the arc now. She'll find Maddie Clark.
Mason looking for a basket, maybe starting to building the spread between scores. Mason leading the GMC with point differential at 22.8.
Another turnover inside from the Comets, and 2 more seniors will check in for Mason. It's Ava Minogue and Kaylin Burley. So Coach Matula trying to get all of his seniors rotated in. Again, has 7 seniors, so couldn't get them all out on the starting 5 and rotates 2 more in. Classy move there by Coach Matula. 4:55 to go in the first.
Good defense there. Ava Minogue going straight up, avoiding the blocking foul.
Yeah, Ava Minogue's been on this varsity squad since her sophomore year, floated with the team in the tournament when they made their state finals run. As the Highlanders are in transition now, Nyla Richardson and the Highlanders passing it around the perimeter.
Almost halfway through the first quarter now, and only 4 points have been scored so far, so maybe a bit more of a defensive battle than we thought it might be.
Speaking of defense, there's Presley Daniels with the block as Mason trying to convert that defense into offense now. Clark dribbling it around near the logo.
Hit the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. Comets using good around the arc, swinging the ball, getting good ball movement.
Daniels drives inside.
Maybe looking for a foul there, just trying to get a shot up.
Comets are able to retain possession. Inside to Burley. working on Reap, and Kaylin Burley puts it in for 2 for the Comets.
That was great basketball right there. Good ball movement. Kept time of possession, just running out the clock a bit before they could finally score.
Mason takes the lead with 3:17 to go in the first. Reap finds a cutting Philpott, and Philpott lays it in for an easy 2, tied up at 4 here at Mason Arena. Under halfway to go. Like you mentioned, Brandon, been a very quick first quarter.
Yeah, still have yet to break the 1-score margin.
Long 3 from Maddie Clark is no good. Rebound pulled in by Jada Reap. As Oak Hills will try take it up the court now. And Brandon, it'll be interesting to see how Coach Matula decides to play his girls tonight as the Highlanders take their first lead of the night. A lot of these Comet stars are underclassmen. Maddie Parrish, a junior. Ayanna Habra, a sophomore. Addie Gilman, a freshman. Normally all in the starting 5. And with that big game against Princeton at Princeton on Saturday, it'll be interesting to see if he plays those 3 girls, and if he does, when, how much he'll use them, try to save them for this game. But will be interesting to see and try to balance that with getting the seniors some playing time.
Yeah, at one point or another, you wonder when Matula's going to start maybe sweating a little bit, start to put in a little bit of a younger lineup rather than all the seniors.
And call that a little bit of an announcer's jinx right there, as Coach Matula will put his season-long starting lineup in the game. There'll be Sanders, Habra, Parrish, Yost, and Gilman. Parrish looking inside to Sanders. That layup no good, but she gets her own rebound. Parrish finds Gilman, thought about a 3. Nice ball movement here by the Comets.
Yeah, just a big thing for the Comets today. Not a lot of layups falling yet.
It'll be Habra to drive inside, and a blocking foul involved. Yeah, it looked like Frey was trying to draw a charge, and got to give some credit to Frey for at least putting her body on the line there. She's a freshman playing on varsity, and you don't see a lot of freshmen putting their bodies on the line like that. Sometimes freshmen can play a little bit timid, but Frey right there, not afraid to take some contact.
And I myself would have called a charge, but I guess the refs might have saw a little bit of movement in the feet there.
Haber's first free throw is no good. Trying to make it 50% here on this trip, and she does.
Highlanders still up 6-5 here as we draw in on 2 minutes left in the first.
Haber will meet Khmer. Oak Hills passing it around now. 1:39 to go in the first quarter. A 3 there by the Highlanders, no good. Philpott, that's her second attempt of the game. As Habra pulls in the rebound, but a travel going to be called. She
great hustle
couldn't get her
play,
feet set.
Couldn't stop herself in time. And at 5'8", you'd think she wouldn't grab as many rebounds as she does, but 5th in the GMC in rebounds with 7.1 per game.
Yeah, especially for a guard. 7+ rebounds a game is outstanding. Sophomore, really an old school basketball player.
Pass thrown away there.
A little bit of miscommunication there by the Highlanders, but they're able to recover. Don't think this Comet team expected to be down wood nearing the end of the first quarter. It's still a lot of time left to be played.
Highlanders looking like they're playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder coming off a loss in their last game.
As Nyla Richardson will hook that shot in for 2.
And Mason here playing to extend an 11-game winning streak. Only 2 losses on the year.
Yeah, Comets only 2 losses. Lost to Beaver Creek in the first week of the season, first game of the season, excuse me. Only a 1-point loss, and that was a devastating loss for this squad. They really wanted that one, knew they probably should have come out on top. Princeton was another heartbreaking loss in overtime here at Mason Arena. So this team, they easily could be undefeated, and there's been games where they've been playing like an undefeated squad.
Yeah, and you see this team in the playoffs, it's a much different team than in season. Possibly a team that kind of saves themselves for the playoffs. Habra running down court. Great back-to-back-to-back passes, taking it coast to coast. And that will be the end of the first quarter, trying to get one more shot, and that is blocked by Habra right there.
Yeah, might as well add a little block to the stat sheet there for Habra.
I mean, you're going to hand that block right to her, she's going to pad her stats.
Yeah. So despite the 1-point deficit for the Comets, Mason playing with a lot of confidence here on senior night. 3 quarters to play. So we'll be with you for the rest of the action here on Mason Sports Radio. The Comets trail 8-7 to the Highlanders. Welcome back to Mason Arena for girls basketball senior night. Comets trail by 1 point. Still playing with a lot of confidence. So Oak Hills will start off with possession.
And tonight, not as many points as one might want to see, but if you're a basketball fan, you'd love all this ball movement. Getting around the arc till they can find one to go in. That'll be an and one. Number 23, Jada Reap. So she'll try and tack one more onto that layup. Try and make it a 4-point lead here.
Yeah, Brayden, like you mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, Oak Hills, they're playing with a chip on their shoulder, have not taken down the Comets in 14 years. So this would be a big program win for the 6th placed Highlanders. So currently, they have a 4-point lead. Still Mason looking very poised.
Comets looking a little bit rushed, one might say. They usually play a little bit smoother, and it's kind of looking a little erratic to me right now.
Jazz Johnson in the game to start second period for Mason. She has it beyond the arc. Finds Parrish inside to Sanders. Sanders.
Just another layup. Comets can't get to fall today.
So Oak Hill is trying to extend their 4-point lead. 6:57 to go. Mason playing a tight man defense. Highlanders trying to set something up inside for Jada Reap, but Yost staying strong defensively. And Habra will add another swat to her tally tonight. That's her second block of the game.
So that's about 2 blocks in the last 4 minutes for Habra right now. See how many she can put on this quick.
Shot no good by the Highlanders as Comets in transition. Yost thought about a 3, but passes it to a cutting hop. Parrish, her layup no good.
That's an
Yost,
and one.
Yost puts it up for the and one. So Riley Yost trying to cut it to a 1-point game. Adaya Kessler will check in for the Comets. Yost can't make it a 3-point play.
We got 9-11 Highlanders here if you're just joining us 2 minutes into the second.
That one almost stolen away by the Comets. Possession will stay with the Highlanders. Reap trying to drive inside on Sanders. Picks up her dribble, feeling some pressure. Is able to get it back out in time.
Highlanders doing a good job of keeping passes out of reach for Mason. And another and one.
Ava Kamara, the sophomore, will attempt a three-point play. And this Oak Hills team, a very young squad. They only have 2 seniors, being Jada Reap, number 23, one of their star forwards, and Anna Campbell. But a majority of their starting lineup, freshmen and sophomores. We've seen a lot of Julia Frey, Ava Kamara.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but they have converted every single free throw opportunity they've had.
Yep, Oak Hill's getting it done at the line. As Sanders will be fouled on the floor. So it'll be Yost to take the inbounds pass under center, or under the basket. Getting my football terms and basketball terms mixed up there, Braden. Parrish's shot is no good, so she remains scoreless.
Having a little call outs from the fans wanting fouls called for Mason, but there's another one called on Mason, and that will send Ava Moore to the line again for more, or excuse me, not Ava Moore, that'll be Ava Kammerer.
Kamara, she's had a lot of opportunities at the line tonight, like you mentioned, Braden. 100% from the strike, and she keeps it that way as Oak Hills 6-point lead.
Not the game that anyone would have thought going into almost halfway through the second.
Yeah, the Comets starting to feel it a little bit now. So Oak Hills takes a 7-point lead.
You can obviously the Highlanders hammering down on something that all teams almost need to work on. And finally a call goes Mason's way as we get a layup to drop as well, and that'll be and one, send Parrish to the line. But something that almost takes every team down in basketball is you get to the line and can't convert every opportunity, and you end up losing 5-10 points a game.
Yeah, we saw that in the girls' loss against Princeton. Free throws weren't their thing in regulation. It hurt them at the end of the game as Princeton came back. Parrish converts there. Cuts it down to a 4-point deficit. A couple of substitutions for the Highlanders. Ava Moore now in the game, along with Riley Philpott. As Moore finds Philpott, guarded by Jazz Johnson. Cutting inside is Reap.
Highlanders running a bit of a reverse offense. I'm seeing all the tall people on the outside of the arc and having the small ones cut inside, maybe trying to be a bit quicker.
Yeah, and we saw Comet sisters, Maddie and Mal Clark, on the floor in the first quarter, and now here for the Highlanders, they've got sisters Rihanna Reap and Jada Reap on the court as Parrish launches a deep three. That one no good.
Wide
Rebound
right for Parrish.
Pulled in by Johnson, though. Gilman checks back in the game. Comets looking inside, and Parrish will be fouled. So she'll head to the line for her second time tonight. Actually going to call that foul on the floor.
I think that was blocking on the floor there.
Yeah. So Mason 1 away from the bonus. Highlanders 2 away from the bonus. Comets get lucky there.
Yeah, that pass was thrown away right to Highlanders, but they're going to call push. And that'll send Comets to the bonus.
It'll be Riley Yost, the senior, to take the shots.
Riley Yost, if you can't tell on camera, 6'2", by far the tallest person on the court. Misses the first attempt. Try and convert the second.
Yeah, Yost has a size advantage on the court tonight. Not a player on Oak Hills that can match up to her.
And that one will bounce around and just come out at the end.
Yeah, 0 for 3 from the line tonight. Yost.
Wide open 3. Nyla Richardson will go far.
Parrish will take it in transition. 3:57
Great
on the
spin
clock.
move.
And woo, how about that finish there by Parrish Braden? Yeah, Parrish. Every game has a few plays where I like to call those style points, as whether it's a behind-the-back pass or a crazy finish like we saw there. Comets starting to close the gap now as Oak Hills will call their first time out of the game.
Maybe getting a little flustered. Saw Mason scoring a little bit, where they're going to lose their lead quickly.
And Comets looking a lot calmer here in this second quarter. Again, they just have to play their brand of basketball, and they don't want to play at Oak Hill's speed. They want to control the flow of the game. If they can do that, should be a good outcome for the Comets on senior night. But Oak Hills coming out fiery, and they want to prove that they can hang with the big dogs in the GMC.
And as Adam and I said earlier in the game, Parrish and Haber have been in almost the entirety of the time since they went down early. Either one or the other has been in every single minute since.
As Yost has it inside now, out to Habra. Nice ball movement by the Comets. Oak Hills playing a tight man defense as well. And another good finish inside there by Maddie Parrish as the Comets tie things up at 16.
Yeah, Comets now playing their brand of basketball, more fast, not rush, as I'd like to call it. A little smoother play.
2:50 to go in the first half. Richardson trying to find an open Highlander player, and she does. Oak Hills continues to pass it around. Driving inside is Kamer, and she'll lose control of it as Oak Hills will foul in transition, and that'll send Parrish to the free throw line. Parrish shooting around 70% from the strike this season.
Yeah, anyone on the court you want on the line right now, it's MP.
No good on her first attempt.
Sorry, I know some of you are going to blame me for that one.
Yeah. Hey, good old announcers jinx it. It's real. Can't deny it. Oh for 2 on the trip there for Parrish.
My fault, guys.
As Comets can't take the lead. 2:16 to go. Highlanders in transition. Three-pointer there.
That one will be wide right.
By Frey is no good. Gilman, her first three of the night is nothing but net. Comets up by 3 now. Under 2 minutes to go. Mason showing pressure.
Just trying to throw the ball there.
Oak Hills wants to travel. Possession will stick with the Comets. 1:40 to go. Sabra dishes it out to Sanders. Inside to Parrish, but can't finish it. Contact inside as Ava Moore. Looks like she got hit in the eye there as Parrish was spinning around. So she'll check out momentarily. Riley Philpott will take her place. Minute 15 to go. Mason switching to a zone, and Gilman will try to steal that one away. A double dribble going to be called on Richardson.
Great show out today by the Black Hole. Got about 4 rows deep.
Yeah, students just coming out to support the girls here on senior night. And senior night always a fun student section game.
Always able to bring out a good crowd.
Under a minute to play now. Three-pointer by Habra, no good. As Oak Hills will pull in the rebound. 45 seconds left on the clock. Oak Hills taking their time.
Maybe trying to hold the ball, kind of minimize the deficit heading into halftime. Try and get one more score in without letting the Comets get one.
Three-pointer by Fry is no good. Rebound pulled in by the Highlanders. As they get a second board. Oak Hill's trying to break this Comet 2-3 zone. 14 seconds on the clock now. Oak Hills likely will take the final shot, but it's stolen away. 8 seconds to go. Stolen back. And Kamir can't hit the layup. 2 seconds on the clock. Gilman finds Habra. The three. Oh, and it's no good. So headed into halftime, it's been a very, very sloppy first half. The Comets will head into the break with a 3-point lead over the Highlanders. 19-16 the score. Make sure you stay tuned for second half action here on Mason Sports Radio. Welcome back to Mason Arena for this GMC Showdown. Senior night for the Comets. They were able to honor 7 Comet seniors on the court, or on the roster for this Mason team. But the outcome of the game so far not quite been what the Comets hoped. They're only up by 3 against the 6th place Oak Hills Highlanders, and Braden, it's been a pretty sloppy game so far.
It has, but one of the few bright spots for both teams is Mason is still on a 10-0 run as they enter the quarter. Started off down 16-9, now they're up 3.
Yeah, Comets trailed 7 points at one point in the second quarter, as Richardson can't finish inside for Oak Hills. It'll be Habra in transition. A Sanders shot is blocked.
Good look, just didn't go up and under enough.
Coach Matul will start off the second half with his typical starting lineup in. Start off the game with 5 seniors. As Parrish will block that shot. Comets in transition now. Trying to speed things up a bit. Nice ball movement. That shot no good by Yost, and she misses her second layup in a row.
5th block of the day for the Comets right there.
So
Parrish is second.
So it'll be Oak Hills possession. And Oak Hills, they're just taking their time. Right now they're comfortable with only a 3-point deficit. Last time these two teams faced, it was an almost 30-point margin. So Oak Hills got to be happy with the outcome of the way this game's been playing so far. Deep 3 is good by Ava Kamara. She'll tie things up at 19.
First 3 of the day for Oak Hills and only a second on the day for both teams.
Long 3 from Gilman, no good. Her first one was good from 3-point range in the second quarter as Parrish a little slow to get off after that one. As Oak Hills will be called for the off-ball foul. So that's Oak Hills' first foul of the third period. Parrish will find Habra. Thought about a 3. Inside to Yost. Nice cut from Parrish, and can't finish on the reverse layup. Parrish puts a shot up, and she'll be called for a foul. That one on the junior Nyla Richardson. Parrish will head to the line for 2. She's had a few attempts at the line already. 1 for 3 so far tonight. She has 7 points. She'll sink that one. And Annalise Knight will check in for the Comets, as well as Riley Philpott for Oak Hills.
She'll go 2 for 2 from the line today. I'll bring Mason up to 1/3 from the free throw line today.
Yeah, it's still 33%, not great. Comes for 2 for 8 in that first half. Mason sticking with the sticky man defense here. Thea Kessler recently checked into the game for the Comets. Frey inside. She'll pass it out to Reap. Her shot no good as Parrish pulls in the rebound. She finds Kessler. Inside to Sanders. And she is good on the left-handed finish inside. .453 to go in the third quarter. Comets switched into a 2-3 zone. Oak Hill's trying to break it. Comets staying strong defensively. Is kickball violation going to be called?
Kickball violation aside, that still was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Rihanna Reap will check in the game for Oak Hills. And Oak Hills
trying to slow his offense down a bit, call timeout.
Comets still only a 4-point lead. They controlled the majority of the second quarter and all of this third quarter. But again, just very slow start offensively. I mean, despite the outcome of this game, even if the Comets come out on top, Coach Matula going to be a little frustrated with the way this team's played, especially with such a big game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen what this Comets team can do against this Highlanders team, and as you said before, 30-point differential last game. 48-18 was final, and I mean, props to the Highlanders for already outscoring themselves before halfway into the third quarter. So they've made improvements throughout the season. Maybe picked up what they dropped off in the beginning. But if the Comets keep this up, this will be the least amount of points they've scored in about 5 years against Oak Hills, excuse me.
Oak Hills will inbounds now. Mason's still in his zone. This time it's their 1-3 zone. Coach Patul likes to switch up this defensive structure a lot during the games. Keep his opponent on their toes as Oak Hills pulls in an offensive board there.
Yeah, I mean, you keep the same thing going, they're eventually going to figure out holes.
Yeah, and Mason going to try to force Oak Hills to take a lot of threes. I believe they only hit 1 or 2 in that first half, so. Actually 0 free throw or 3-pointers in that first half. As Parrish, a nice finish inside.
This will be the Comets' biggest lead of the day.
Six-point lead for Mason. Sanders will get the block. Rebound pulled in by Kessler. She rips it away. And Sanders in transition for the easy lay-in. This Comets nearing double digits. A double-digit lead. And Brain, you got to think, once the Comets hit probably that 15-point lead mark, I think Coach Poole is going to want to put those seniors back in.
Yeah, I mean, this Comets team, as usual, they like to keep rolling, but on senior night, you want to have the seniors be a part of that run. I mean, Mason just opened up the biggest margin that's both teams have had all game, and that's now closed, but 8 points, biggest differential there's been. Yeah, not a high-scoring game at all. You see Comets score 50s, 70s, 60s, I mean, in the past 5 years against Oak Hills, and then this game's in the 30s, it's looking like.
And Fry will called for another blocking foul, but again, not afraid to put her body on the line, only a freshman. Got to give her some credit there. Not afraid to take a few hits. 2:30 to go in the third. Kessler has it. And miscommunication by the Comets. She was trying to find Annalise Knight. That one intercepted by Adia Kessler as Comets in transition now, 3-on-3.
And Annalise Knight, goalie for the soccer team as well, so showing off a bit of those reactions right there.
Gilman's 3 no good. She's 1 for 3 tonight. made her first attempt. 1:51 to go. And an off-ball foul going to be called on Gilman.
Closing in on 1:30 left in the third quarter. This game is just zoomed by. I mean, not that many fouls, not that many timeouts. Haven't had to pause the action that much.
That only the Comets' first foul of the half. And an easy inbounds play as Ava Kamara takes advantage. Parrish takes it up to the rim all by herself. Shot no good, but ball will stay with Mason.
Yeah, Haber just tried to charge in too much, rushed herself, tried to take it all on her own shoulders and couldn't do it.
Minute and a half to go. In this game, second to last home game of the year for the Comets. Their last home game will be on February 10th. Huge, huge rivalry game against Lakota East on that Saturday. Always a high energy game. And Habra's three, no good. Comets, they have a tough last three games after this. Obviously Princeton on Saturday, trying to get some redemption from earlier on this year when they suffered an overtime loss. Lakota West, they've had a nice year, and they took down Princeton earlier this year, so capable of beating those big GMC teams. And then obviously Lakota East on the 10th will be a big one as well. But that right there, just going to set them up for tournament time, as they're going to be having to play their best ball towards the end of the season.
Yeah, that Princeton game, I mean, you assume that neither of them are going to lose to any other team this season, so you got to assume that's going to be the battle for first place.
Both teams currently tied for first right now, but Princeton does have the tiebreaker. 30 seconds to go in the third. Parrish likely going to try and take the final shot for the Comets as they'll pass it around. Gilman finds Habra. 4-point lead for Mason. 15 seconds to go. Parrish driving inside, puts up a shot, and she's fouled.
Mason doing a good job of drawing fouls today. Both teams are, and only one of the teams has been able to convert their free throws. I shouldn't say they haven't been able to, just as much as one team would want.
Com's normally pretty solid at the line, so just a little bit of an off night. Parrish's first free throw is no good. So 10 seconds left on the clock. Oak Hills will likely have one more opportunity to take a shot here in the third period. Parrish goes 0 for 2 from the line. So it'll be Kamara to take it up for the Highlanders. 3 seconds on the clock. And that one poked away. And the buzzer will sound to end the third quarter. Comets hold the 4-point lead over Oak Hills on senior night. Hasn't been the Comets' best game, but they're still holding on to the lead. 8 minutes to play. Make sure you stay tuned for fourth quarter action here on Mason Sports Radio. Welcome back to Mason Arena, fourth quarter action. Comets up by 4 against the Highlighters. Hasn't been the game they would have hoped so far, Braden, but still a win's a win here at the final stretch of the season.
Yeah, neither team really playing like they'd wished right now, but Highlanders doing better in the last matchup, and Comets are ahead, so both teams got a little bright spot.
Mason back to a man defense. Saw Coach Matula show a lot of zone in the third. That one stolen away by Sanders as she intercepts the pass. In transition now, pump fake, and her layup is no good.
Almost a travel there. Almost got up off her feet, stayed on her toes, it looked like, though.
.6:55 to go. As Reap driving inside on Yost. And a foul will be called, so Reap looking to make this a one-score game. First free throw, no good. And Reap goes 0 for 2 from the line. So it'll stick, 4-point Comet lead. Sanders finds Habra. Got to give a lot of credit to Oak Hill's defense so far tonight. Only giving up 29 points.
I mean, yeah, this is the most they've stifled the Comets in recent history, like past 5 years. Keeping them under 50 for the first time in a while.
I was going to say, I think this might be a season low for the Comets so far. But again, this far down the stretch, a win's a win. And as long as the Comets can hold on, that's what's most important. But 6 minutes to play, anybody's ball game. As Richardson drives inside, misses the layup. As Reap landed hard on her knee there. Looks like she's in a lot of pain. And already had a little brace on there before. Hope she's okay. She will limp off the court. .550 to go in the fourth quarter. Habra thought about a three, dishes it to Gilman. That one no good. Rebound pulled in by the Highlanders. 5.5 to go.
6-point margin, so still anyone's game. This 1 minute can clearly change this game, as it's proven before earlier.
Camara driving inside, guarded by Parrish. And a nice finish.
A big swing at that one.
Nice finish inside there by Ava Moore. And Oak Hills will call another timeout as they cut their deficit to just 4 points. And again, Coach Matula frustrated in the huddle. Doesn't seem to be thinking Comets are playing with a lot of energy tonight.
Comets will probably just try and make this as quick 5 minutes as possible. Probably trying to hold the ball for at least a minute every possession, which is probably a lofty goal, maybe aim for 30 seconds. But you got to imagine Matula just wants the time of possession to be up.
That shot no good. Oak Hill's in transition now. And a long-range three there from Ava Kamara. And Ava Kamara, she's played very confident tonight.
One possession game here now, so as we've said, this game has changed. Looks like it's going to send MP to the line. Nyla Richardson in foul trouble now, only got one more to give before she's out. I want to roll around for MP.
Parrish goes 1 for 2 from the line, but Habra rips in the board. Can't keep control of it. Ball will go out of bounds. So the Comets only a 2-point lead over the Highlanders. That three by Ava Kamara, huge. .357 to go. Again, Mason back in the man defense. Highlanders trying to tie this ball game up. Is that three no good? Gilman tries to pull the rebound in. It falls out of bounds.
And this ending might be a little bit more of a photo finish than we would have ever thought earlier.
Yeah, Comets holding on for dear life right now. Definitely not what they expected after the first time they faced off earlier on in the year. Oak Hill's driving inside, and a foul going to be called on the floor. That one on Parrish, only her first foul of the game. Still got a few to give. 3:08 to go.
And Comets still pushing it up the court as fast as they can.
Habra takes it from coast to coast but can't finish. That one last touched by Mason.
Yeah, that is not the play I would have chose. I mean, only 13 seconds of possession right there. That's not what you want to do if you're up and just want to run out the clock.
That one stolen by Habra. Habra
Great look
threads the needle and finds Parrish. And that's exactly what the Comets needed to get some momentum back in this game.
Small bit of breathing room for the Comets now as we go to 2.5 left.
Three-pointer by Fry. That one tipped by Habra. The rebound pulled in by the
Habra's
Highlanders.
third block of the game right there.
Oak Hills, another three-point attempt, no good, but they pull in another offensive rebound. Now they're just throwing them up, but hey, to keep getting the offensive rebound. 1:57 to go, 4-point Comet lead. Reap, she's back in the game. She suffered that knee injury earlier.
4 chances right there, just couldn't convert.
Yeah, and Oak Hills, if you want to come out on top in this one, those are crucial opportunities. You're not going to get many more like that.
Yeah, and now we're drawing in on 1.5 minutes here, and they're just going to try and run out the clock. Oak Hills may need to foul here at some point.
And they've got to apply pressure. 1.5 minutes to go.
And Nyla Richardson is out now, which makes you believe that they're ready to foul people.
Parrish taking her time. That one tipped. But a nice maneuver there to shake free of the defender. And 1:07 to go as Habra fouled.
Minutes go now. Comets up 4. Okay, it looks like they're trying to foul a bit, but just not going all the way.
And that'll be their 4th foul of the game. So still one more to put the Comets in the bonus.
That'll be Rihanna Reap's 3rd foul of the game. So a lot of foul trouble here for Oak Hills. Just passing it around now, trying to minimize chances for fouls. Gilman with a wide open shot, but good decision there to keep the ball a little longer. And that'll be a foul and send Gilman to the line with 30 left.
That one going to be caught on the junior Ava Moore.
1-on-1 here for Gilman, trying to bring the lead to 5, then 6.
Gilman can't connect on her first free throw. So despite the outcome of this next one, it'll still be a 2-score game. 32 seconds to go. These Comets will send Yost and Habra back to defend. And Gilman connects there.
5-point lead here for the Comets. Highlanders trying to push it up the court a little quicker now. Comets in a 2-on-2 zone now, just trying to avoid as many points as possible. And that'll give it right back to the Comets with 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, costly turnover there for the Highlanders. It's been a defensive.
Highlanders going to push a press right now.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle so far for both teams.
And not fouling now.
Comets trying to shake free, and Parrish will be called. 15 seconds to go.
6-point lead now for the Comets, so 2-possession game, and this game is looking like it's going to be over.
Yeah, and with this win, Comets will head into the big game on Saturday, 17-2 record. But Braden, if Comets want to come out on top of that one, they have to play a lot better than they did today.
Yeah, you got to imagine that Matula is going to be incredibly rough on them at practice. So Comets will basically go for first place in the GMC with their next game.
And they'll take the crown on senior night as they take down the Oak Hills Highlanders 35-28. It was a great night honoring the seniors. But again, 3 crucial games these next 3 weeks, and especially the one that sticks out the most, Saturday against Princeton. We'll be bringing you the coverage at Princeton High School 145 in a partnership with ICRC TV. But from tonight, Comets will take it 35-28. A big shout out to our crew, Lacey Dahl working the camera, Katie Halligan directing behind the scenes, and I've been Adam Little, joined alongside Braden Johansson.